So can I see your ID, sir? So can I see your ID, sir? So can I see your ID, sir?
All right, guys, welcome back. You're here today with Anthony X. We're over at the Monterey County Sheriff's Office, just kind of near the county jail, just a few blocks down. Figured I'd come over and check it out. It's getting dark, so probably won't get much footage, but let me know what you think. Let's see if these guys respect my rights.
So first row taking pictures.
Gotta keep an eye on our employees, guys. Sometimes they forget who they work for.
So we got a report that you're taking photos and filming out there. Is there a reason why you're doing that?
Oh, I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
No, but
Okay.
I'm not. Just so you know, though, I have no ill will intent against anyone. I've already talked to several other people, some high-ranking officers.
Okay, I understand.
So,
So can I see your ID, sir? So I
I don't have my ID on me. It's not required, so I'm not driving.
You are at the sheriff's office here. We do
Yeah, and I
have-
said visitor,
This
so-
is a security facility.
I'm not
A secure
inside the
facility.
security.
I understand.
I'm a
but you're
visitor.
taking videos and photographs of a secured facility.
Not illegal.
Absolutely, sir.
Actually, you can check with Homeland Security. It's not illegal.
Okay.
You guys work for us. I'm not giving you my ID unless it's going to be under threat of arrest.
I
If
am
it's
asking
under
you
threat,
to identify.
I'm not going to.
I am asking you.
At this point, I plead the
identify
fifth.
yourself.
No further questions. Unless I'm going to be arrested, I will identify myself. And then I will report you. What's your badge number, first of all?
Okay.
If you have a badge.
Can you please set that phone down? You can set it right here.
I'm not going to set my phone down.
I said, sir,
I need to hold
see your ID.
accountability for my employees.
Sir, you're at the sheriff's department.
On public access.
You are taking video and photograph of
Am I being
our jail
detained?
facility. Yes, you are right now
Okay.
at this point. So therefore, because you're being
Would you like me to
detained,
put my bike down?
sir, you can put your bike down. Do you have any weapons on you at all?
Nope.
Okay. Do you have any knives on you at all?
Nope.
You're in a
A
facility.
knife is a weapon.
You are in a facility.
You saw the signs. You're not allowed to bring any weapons. So therefore,
I don't have any weapons.
okay. Can I frisk you?
Nope.
Okay, sir. Again, put that phone down
No,
for
I'm
me.
not going to put the phone down.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Sorry, anyone.
I wouldn't come onto a sheriff's property visiting on there with weapons.
can I ask
and one
why
of
you're
your
taking
other
video?
undercover officers, well, not undercover, sorry, let me
Can you
repeat
go
that.
ahead and start another unit for me?
One of your off-duty officers even told me I can come up and check out the memorial, which I just got videos of
You
that
can,
too.
absolutely. But you're over there. I saw you walking.
Yeah,
out
on
from
the
jail,
sidewalk.
and we
I
got a-
never
we got a
once
complaint.
passed any place where there's signs saying restricted access. Never.
You understand, sir, that this is the
I understand. You're welcome to come out and check, but it said this is visitor parking as well, and public access. You work for me. These are my tax dollars at work. I want to come and check on my employees and my facility, honestly. So I'm not doing anything wrong.
Again,
I'm gonna put my bike down, so I'm not doing anything wrong.
Go ahead and put it down. Let's get out of the road. Again, put that phone down
No,
for
I'm
me.
not going to put the phone down.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Just so you don't have to worry about me, I'm not going to consent to any searches, but I'll let you pat me down though. That way you can check if there's any weapons, so you don't have to feel uncomfortable if I put my hand in my pocket or something.
You do
Would you
understand
like
where
to
I'm
pat
coming
me
at with
down?
that. Like I said, I have nothing against you.
Would
but
you like to
again,
pat me down? Yes or no?
Yes.
Go ahead.
If you allow me to,
I'm allowing
absolutely. Okay. What you got to do, like I said, as a law enforcement officer, I get a complaint, because that's the reason I'm talking to you, of a suspicious person that's out here videotaping the facility.
So recording our public facilities
but you're,
that are paid by our tax dollars is
I
suspicious.
explained to you why.
Wow.
What the complaint is.
You've already detained me once without identifying yourself. You said I'm free to go at this point, that I'm clear, but you still have no name tag. You haven't identified yourself. Do you go by badge number, employee number, or name? How do you go by?
I go by deputy sheriff, sir.
Okay, I'd like you to identify your name because I am going to be making a formal complaint.
Absolutely.
I would
And
like this.
This is a building where
I will
you
be
can-
coming there. I'd like your name.
Okay.
I don't want to have to go in there and making you look bad because you refuse to identify yourself.
You do what you got to do. I do not. Again, do what you got to do.
Are you not going to
Again,
identify
I
yourself?
would appreciate again if.
And why don't you like me recording you?
I'm not saying I don't want you.
You
to
told me
record
about 3 times, 5 times.
I didn't say not record me.
You told me stop recording.
I
You
said-
told me to
yeah,
put
I
the
said-
camera down.
Again, for security reasons.
When I was recording you, though, you told me to put the camera down.
Yes, I asked you to put a camera down so we can speak.
And I noticed you have no body cam, so of course I'm going to record for my safety.
Right. Again, this facility.
You're also being live streamed, just so you know.
Okay, that's fine. Again, do what you got to do. Again, is there a reason why?
Identify
you're
yourself,
recording
and I might answer 1 or 2 questions at my leisure.
this? Well, again, you're not being forthcoming with me.
I can't be forthcoming to someone who hasn't identified yourself.
Okay.
All I know is you have a badge, you have a gun, you're an armed person. I don't know if you're in a gang. I don't know if you're an imposter. How do I know who you are?
I see. Okay. All right.
Tell me what. You tell me your birth date, your name, your last name, where you live, and maybe I'll give you mine.
Okay.
Maybe. Probably not though. I thought you were calling for backup.
I'm not calling for backup.
I heard you calling for another unit before.
I did. I said so. We have
But now
another
that you
unit
pat me
prison
down,
here.
so okay.
Say again.
Well, now that you pat me down, it's probably not necessary.
Okay. Again.
Can you call a supervisor, please? I'm requesting a supervisor.
Why do we need a supervisor?
I'm requesting a supervisor.
Why do we need a
Is it not your
supervisor?
policy to if someone asks?
No.
I'd like a supervisor.
Why do you need a supervisor?
I'd like a supervisor.
You tell me why you want a supervisor.
I'll talk to the
be
supervisor.
more
I don't
than
feel
happy.
comfortable talking to you anymore.
Okay. Would you like to step in our office?
Nope. I'd like to say here we're in public where nothing bad happens to me, and I'd like your supervisor.
Okay.
Please call your supervisor. Are you not going to call your supervisor?
No.
So you're refusing a supervisor to a citizen who pays your salary.
There's no reason for me to call a supervisor.
There is a reason.
Do you want to lodge a complaint?
Would you like?
Do you want to lodge a
Would
complaint?
you like the reason?
Do you want to lodge a
Would
complaint
you like the
yourself?
reason?
I said, again, would you like to lodge a complaint?
I'd like
Yes
to
or
talk
no?
to your supervisor.
Okay, if you want to lodge a complaint, absolutely. I'll be more than happy to have a sergeant contact you.
Yes, have him contact me.
Okay,
Have him
well,
come over here.
Can you provide me with
Nope.
your phone number?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You haven't identified yourself. How are you doing?
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Aberzini with the Saline Police Department.
Appreciate it, being professional. I'd like to start off by, if I may, and I'm sure he'll tell you his side of the story. I'm out here taking pictures, all the facility, anything I can see from public access, not going beyond any points that say restricted. I've already had about 3 contacts with one of your high-ranking officers. He just got off duty in a white, can't remember what kind of, like a Cherokee or whatever. He had a bunch of those little dots. He looked like a high-ranking officer. He saw what I was doing. He was okay with it. One of your other officers, a big muscle guy, was over here. He even told me to go ahead and take pictures of the memorial over there, which I thought was really cool. Nice memorial over there with the flag and everything. I did walk over there because I've never been here before, taking pictures. I never once went in any restricted area. This officer at one point decided to detain me. He said, I'm free to go now at this point, but I'm just having a consensual conversation. However, he refuses to identify himself. He does have a badge. He has a gun, but he won't identify himself. He won't give me an employee number because I want to make a complaint. I asked for it about 5 times for a supervisor. He refuses to call a supervisor as well on there. And just so you know, he already patted me down for weapons, so if my hand goes in my pockets because I'm cold.
Okay, I
On
appreciate
there.
you
But he
telling me
did
that.
pat me down already, just so you know.
I'm gonna step out of the way real quick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
So
like I
what
said,
else can-
I have no ill will intent against anyone. I'm out here videoing my employees, just like, you know, 'cause you're one of my employees too. Just like you're one of your employees because you pay taxes on there. So I'm just checking out our public officials.
Okay.
And I really don't appreciate this guy coming up and detaining me without even giving me his name. He doesn't even have a name tag on. That's very unprofessional, and I don't
Like I
appreciate
said, I
that.
don't work here, right?
I know I don't know if he
Explain.
called you or someone called you, but you know, he's still, you know, he might work in the jail, but you know, to me, it seems like, you know, someone's going to come out with a gun and a badge representing the sheriff's department. They should at least have a name tag. At least say, hey, I'm so and so with the sheriff's. Can I ask you a couple questions? And then it's my choice to say yes or no.
So from what I understand about the sheriff's department as well, they sometimes do not have a name tag if they work in the jail in the custodial setting,
Right.
because that can be used or taken off or
Gotcha.
broken by any county in custody. From
That
what
makes
I've
sense.
seen before. So
But if he's going to approach me, though, he should at least identify himself. And even if he doesn't have a badge, and minimum, I asked him about 5 times. I have it on film. I'm live streaming, by the way, just so you know.
Okay.
And I asked him about 5 times to identify himself. Excuse me. I asked him about 5 times to call a supervisor. And his response was, what do you want him for? What do you want him for? He refused to call a supervisor unless I told him. And then he told me I can go make a complaint inside the office, which I don't feel comfortable going in there with someone that hasn't identified themselves as law enforcement technically. How do I know, who he is? I don't know. At this point, I'm sure it's legit because you're here.
Well,
but how do I know?
Based on his uniform, right? He's wearing a duty belt. He has patches. He has badge. Everything like that. A name tag doesn't signify the 100% in the uniform, right? My question is for you: is what can I do to help you further?
Oh, nothing. I didn't call you. I don't know who.
I
I
understand.
don't know if
I'm
anyone
just here,
called you.
you know, just
I
out
would
here.
like you to talk to him and ask him if the public requests a supervisor when they approach him.
I don't know how the sheriff's department does their.
Well,
their
it'd be
stuff,
nice to mention
but,
it to him, though. Or if you're going to make a report, log it. Hey, a concerned citizen was unhappy that one of their officials came out, or representatives came out, confronting me,
Yeah.
detained me, because I even asked him, am I free to go? And at first he said, I'm detained, so I'm going to obey him just to be safe, on there. I even
See, I
told
don't
him,
know what happened with the initial contact.
and
right?
at
If
first
was
I
here,
told
I'd be
him,
able to tell you more.
and at
but-
first I told him he has no permission to search me. However, I saw him getting a little nervous. It was getting cold. I wanted to put my hand in my pocket, so I gave him consent. Said, hey, if you want to pat me down, you don't have a right to go into my pockets, but you can pat me down. Because he's like, oh, do you have guns or weapons or knives? I'm like, that's legit. It's a legit question. So to ease his
Well,
mind,
here
I
in the
let him
city
pat
of
me down.
Salinas, that is a legit
It
question,
is.
right? Anyone that
I've been
could be-
working in this area for 15 years. Down there, so.
What do you? What do you?
Well, I'm not going to say what I do. I mean,
Okay.
this is part of it right here, though.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you don't need me any further.
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
know if you want me to talk with him, but it's up to you guys. Whatever your
No, I don't know
contact
if he
is, right?
called you or who called you.
Yeah.
But if you would let him know
Is the
that.
sergeant or anything come in? Or?
What's that? Yeah, a sergeant's coming over.
Okay.
So now that he's here, you have a sergeant. But when I asked you for a supervisor, you weren't going to call anyone. Why is that?
Well, because you're not cooperating with me. Why should I cooperate with you?
How am I not cooperating?
Well, did I?
How
all
am I not
asked-
ask in front of this officer? How was I
Again,
not cooperating?
again,
'Cause I have
got a
everything on
sergeant-
film.
I got a sergeant coming. No worries.
No, see, he doesn't want to answer in front of you because he knows I didn't do anything. Did I not let you pat down voluntarily?
Okay.
Did I let you pat me down?
Have I done anything to you?
Did I let you pat me
feel
down?
That you think I violated any of your rights?
He even asked me to stop recording him, and I'm not talking
I
about when
did
I was
ask
over
that.
there.
I did.
When I came over here, just recording him, he asked me to stop recording him because I don't know what kind of shady stuff he's going to do.
Okay.
Don't like the light, go back inside. Don't mean to be rude, you're very respectful, but this guy approached me wrong. So I am a little unhappy right now. Especially that he didn't call a supervisor when I asked him 5 times. Probably asked him about a half dozen times to identify himself. To at least show me your name or a badge number or an employee number, whatever. Represent, you represent the, in case I want to make a report.
Again, I asked you if you wanted to lodge a complaint. You wouldn't answer me.
And my question is, why did you detain me without identifying yourself? Originally.
I'm in uniform.
You're in uniform, but you still have to identify
I'm
yourself.
a deputy sheriff uniform.
You
I did
have
not
to
say that.
identify yourself.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You could be an undercover cop and come to my house if you have
Absolutely.
a
I'm an
warrant,
undercover clone.
but
I
you
get
have
you.
to identify yourself. You
I
can't just
get
say you're
you.
under arrest.
Did I say you were
No,
under
but you
arrest?
can't say you're under arrest. You can't detain
Did I
someone.
say you were under arrest?
You said I was detained, which was illegal. It was an illegal detainment because you didn't identify yourself.
Okay.
How do I know you didn't just escape out of there and you got a gun?
Right. I hear you.
Because that never happens, right?
Never.
It's only in the movies.
Right.
No one ever escapes.
Right.
Officer, I do appreciate your help, and sorry to waste your time on there. I know you guys got a tough job. I was actually over at your facility last week, just walking around, went inside your place, got some pamphlets, and you guys were all very professional. And I appreciate it. So I'm not cooperating even though I volunteered to let you pat me down.
Okay.
I'm not cooperating because I'm recording my public officials.
Would you allow me to talk
I'm
until I explain to you?
I'm not being professional because I'm recording
would you
buildings that
give
are
me a
paid by my
minute?
tax dollars.
Okay, would you give me a minute so I can explain to you why? You asked earlier, why do I believe you're suspicious? This is a jail facility. This is known for people to drop off drugs, weapons, packages. How do I know you're not doing that, sir? I do not know that, and that is the
I've
reason
seen several
why
people
I told
walk
you.
to cars.
Again, you're out here recording personnel.
So is your
Got a
recording?
complaint.
Is that your
Okay,
only
again,
suspicion?
You're out here recording personnel. I don't know that. I've never mentioned.
If I was going to do
before.
something sneaky, there's
Okay, can you
today's technology.
Can you let me explain
nope.
to you before?
With today's technology, I could wear some glasses that have little microchips in them. I could have a hidden camera.
Okay.
I could hide in the bushes. I mean, I'm not doing that. I'm walking around in public view with my lights on. I'm not hiding from you guys.
It doesn't matter what I say to you. Obviously,
I
you
wasn't
already
hiding
have a
from you.
mindset.
I wasn't hiding from you.
Okay.
Yes, I have a mindset against you.
Did I ever tell you were hiding from me? I said,
No.
I'm explaining to you.
If I'm not
that you're in a jail
listening to you talk, it's because you were very rude to me earlier. Nope, not going to hold on. You don't. I'm not under your
I'd be more than happy
command.
to take you to a sign
I'm
where it
not
says that
under
you're
your
subject
command.
out here for a search if you're
Not
within
under.
our facility.
I'm not in your facility.
Again,
I'm on the road.
this is
Public easement.
Monterey County Jail
I'm on the
facility.
public easement. I haven't went past any restricted signs whatsoever, as I explained to you when you first approached me.
Okay. Again.
And when you illegally detained me.
Again,
And told me to put the camera down.
you're more
I
than
asked you if you
welcome
have
to
body
lodge a
cam. You don't
complaint,
have any
sir.
body cam, so of course I want to record myself for my protection.
Okay. Right.
And telling someone to stop recording you personally while you're on duty with a gun and a badge with no name or anything. Come on, man. That's suspicious if you ask me.
Again, I just try to explain to you why.
Are you in a gang? Okay. Have you been written up for any abuse on any inmates lately in the last 30 days? Have you been suspended for that? You wish to remain silent? I thought, according to you, it sounds like we're guilty till proven innocent. All right, well, I'm going to take off. I appreciate your time.
I got the sergeant coming.
No, that's
Did you
okay.
ask for a sergeant?
I'll come back during regular office hours and make my complaint. I'll show them your picture that you
Again,
refuse to
the
identify
sergeant's on
yourself.
the way. You asked for a sergeant. Sergeant's on his way.
Yeah, I asked about 30 minutes or 20 minutes ago.
Okay. All right.
And I asked you about 5 times where I have you on film refusing.
Okay.
At this point, I'm going to go home and
what
have
you-
some dinner.
do
So
what you-
have a nice day. I appreciate your help. Okay, guys, thanks for checking out my audit over at the Monterey County Jail. If you like what you saw, make sure to pound that like button. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and special shout out to San Joaquin Valley Transparency.